Welcome to this week's Deal Review. Today we're gonna go over to Hemet, California. Hemet is such a great area because a lot of first-time home buyers can afford houses out there when properties come about. So when we lock up a contract out there, it's gone so fast. Buyers are eating these up like crazy because the house price point is just so low. Rentals out there, very profitable. So rents to purchase price, fantastic. Really good area to be at. So we do lock up a lot of properties out there. Now keep in mind, we talk about me locking properties up in Orange County, LA, San Bernardino, Riverside County. We cover a very large area in Southern California, so that's why you hear me going all the way out to Hemet, but then we'll go all the way out to LA that's potentially 80 to 100 miles away. So let's take a look at this property. Nice little house, single story house, 3-car garage. We don't have the interior pictures of this one here. I'll explain to you kind of why that's occurred. I mean, not a bad little place for a starter home for someone, home to raise a family in. You got your little white picket fence right out front. Not a bad little place. With this property, we actually obtained the contract 14 months prior to it closing. So let me explain to you guys why this happened. Sellers, so we got into escrow with this property, we signed the contract, went into escrow, ready to go, and then boom, the hammer dropped, and we have an IRS lien of $115,000. Now, it's a pretty big lien when you look at the prices of the houses in this area. So the seller said, hey, I want to take care of this lien. I don't want to pay this. So sellers wouldn't take any assistance from us in taking care of this lien. Now remember, in this business, our job is provide a service to the seller. Our job is to make things as easy as possible, as quick as possible, as smooth as possible. And in most cases, we would say, hey, let us try to help you negotiate this lien. Let us try to help you get this from potentially $115,000 to $20,000. Now, of course, it all depends on what the lien's for and everything like that, but the sellers wouldn't take our assistance. They said, no, we're gonna do it ourselves. And we said, you gotta be kidding me. Let us help you because it'll get the deal done. So, took the sellers 9 months to negotiate the lien down by $15,000. That didn't go down by much. I feel like you can sneeze in these liens and get them down 50 grand. So, sellers would not take our help. Ultimately for us, we needed to close this deal. So, we started putting the pressure on the sellers saying, hey, you've wasted now all this time. We need to get this deal closed. Not today, right? Not today. So again, we talked about another one where the sellers started ghosting us, and unfortunately, they decided to do it on this one as well. So make sure you guys check out our quick tip as well on ghosting. So Mike actually did a great quick tip talking about how to get a seller to come around that ghosts you guys. So make sure you guys check that out. All right, so we called the seller, we sent letters, we went to her house. She lived in a gated community. So this makes it really difficult when your sellers live in a gated community. She didn't live at the property we were buying, she lived somewhere else. We could not get past the guy at the gate. So we bought flowers for her and acted as a delivery man to get past the gate. That was actually really creative. We got to the house. She was so excited to get flowers. She came out and oh my God, it's SJO. And then all the freaking air just went out of her tires, right? So at that point, she was talking to us saying, yeah, we're gonna get this done. We're gonna get this done. I'll call you tonight. Guess what? She didn't call us. After 4 months of them ignoring us, so this went on another 3 months past the flowers, our attorney was able to get them to finally call us. So he started sending those notice perform letters saying, hey, you got to get this done. You're in contract. So we were able to get $21,000 out of this deal. Not a very big deal for us, especially for all the work we put in to try to get this done, but it's still $21,000. So that's why we have the team we have in place, right? We have a team here that is ready to do whatever it takes to try to get in touch with a seller and get a deal closed. You know, we talked about pictures of this house back in the beginning. So there was a renter in the house. The renter, unfortunately, would not let us in to go in and take the picture. So we hadn't even seen the inside of the house at this point. So we're over 14 months later, and we hadn't even seen the inside of the house. But our goal at that point was just to get the thing closed. So our buyer did go through and walk it one time, somehow got the tenant to let them in, and they moved forward with the deal. But you're not always gonna be able to go walk the inside of these houses, especially if there's tenants in there. It'll take longer to try to get in. Some tenants are like, oh yeah, come on in, no big deal. Other ones are like, I'm not leaving, I'm not paying, you're gonna have to evict me, and we have to deal with that step by step. So, but $21,000, whoo, 14 months later, finally got this deal done, and we brought money in for the company. Make sure you guys check me out on Instagram at @the Scott Oots. Make sure you guys also follow me on YouTube. Check out the quick tips that we have coming out each week as well. So we're going to be talking about different things that we do that can help you get to that next level in your business. We've got a few of them out there already. I'm doing these, Mike's doing these. We want to offer you guys as much support as we can. So make sure you guys check these things out. Make sure you follow my YouTube. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. We're going to try to pump out so much content for you guys. But if you have something you want to see us talk about, send me a message. I would love to get your ideas on what you want to hear. This isn't about me. This is about helping you get to that next level. So hopefully this helped you guys out. That's this week's deal review. I'm Scott Oots. We'll talk to you later.